We're back! Okay, me and Alex, these guys just stayed here.
Yay!
I've been here. I've been here the entire time, just right here in this seat.
Yeah. We're back from CharaExpo, and it was legitimately great. It was actually pretty good.
I hate you.
Other than the 6-hour waits
Look,
and the horrible planes.
the plane trip
And the
was
subs.
horrible. Everything else. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a normal episode. We're gonna do that. Make sure you stick around through it because we're doing a giveaway of something really, really special, and people that follow us will know what it is. People that don't, just wait.
It's expensive.
Anywho, we're gonna start this episode off like always, episode 37, with the week's leaks. Starting us off with the CharaExpo reveals that happened at the convention. Pearl Sister Perla. It's a grade 2. Continuous, you may only have one of this card in your deck. Continuous rearguard, all of your Pearl Sister Pearly. On rearguard, get power 20k and critical +1. Then you get Pearl Sister Pearly, grade 1. Continuous, you may only have one of this card in your deck. Continuous rearguard, all of your Pearly Sister Perla. On rearguard, get power 20 and critical +1.
So it's a singleton format, apparently.
High roller.
It's great. It's very interesting, but it's definitely... Is it consistent enough to be able to matter?
I mean,
Well,
high roller technically, yeah. Now, dude, you got a grade 3 that says, "Hey, I have 1 copy, maybe 2 copies of stuff in my deck. I can just say discard, have it."
Okay, yeah.
Let's put it this way. The only thing that
Highlander,
sucks,
high roller, Highlander.
the only thing that sucks about it is, of course, you only run 1 copy, and these need each other to work. So if you damage one of them, rip.
I mean, I'm testing it out in Eve. It might be really good just because, it's still power columns.
It's really big. It's really big and really punchy.
Oh, yeah.
But that is one of those moments where you're sitting there hoping for once that you don't run up against the Native Feather player where it just tucks it into damage.
Hey,
That's
Eve,
the only time.
Eve, I'm gonna rip the crit trigger on it. It's 5 critical.
You don't have to worry about that because angels are shit and you'll never run into them because everyone knows not to play them.
Except for that guy in CharaExpo.
Yeah, someone was actually really good with them.
6 and 2.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was
Moving-
the Inquisition.
Moving on, more
Takes a
Bermudas.
special person.
And we're covering mostly the Bermudas because, dear Lord, some of this stuff is just getting broken.
Yay.
Yeah.
Flustering Alfleta. Auto rigor when placed costs discard a card from your hand, draw a card, costs counterblast 1, and return a top Isle Pacifica from your drop zone to your hand.
Okay, go back one more time with that one. That's
Placed-
a lot of effect.
Placed costs ditch, draw. Second cost with the same within the same ability, counterblast 1, return a Pacifica from drop to hand. So you ditch a Pacifica to draw and then put Pacifica for a counterblast back to your hand.
Basically.
Sounds like
Okay, that's a really convoluted way to plus, but I mean it works.
Count plus 1, draw 1.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not a bad card. Early game it just pluses. Late game if you have Pacificas there, it just grabs them.
Oh, and
Gimme.
here starts the...
Stupidity.
Yes.
Scramble the red earring. Dear Lord, she blushes, and I get why her name is now red. Auto Rigor. When your Vanguard with Riviere in its card name is placed, this unit gets power 10k until the end of turn.
I guess swole.
It gets swole. Because Riviere, we're going to cover her now, is...
Really good.
I mean, we're going to go from the grade 1 up, but all effects are pretty similar. Grade 1, Mermaid Idol Riviere. Act, hand, cost, Soul Blast 1, and ride this card on grade 1. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a Riviere in its card name from among them, and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If Bermuda Triangle Cade Riviere was Soul Blasted for this cost, draw a card. That's the starter.
Cadet, not cadet.
Cadet, sorry. But yes, if the starter Soul Blasted, you get to draw a card.
So which one of us is playing this deck?
Me.
Comments?
Is a good plus. Great way to search. Only thing that sucks is that you have to have another grade 1 to really make it useful
Because this is an ability, so you gotta ride and then you gotta use the ability.
so you have to have another grade 1 alongside this, and spoiler alert, same goes for the grade 2.
Yeah. Super Idol Riviere, the grade 2. Act, hand. If your Vanguard is grade 2, cost, ride this card, draw a card, and call 2. Mermaid Idol Riviere is the grade 1. from your soul to rearguard. Its other ability is auto rearguard once per turn. When your Vanguard with Riviera in its card name is placed, you may stand this unit.
What?
Yep.
It's a restander.
At grade 2.
Once per
I didn't
turn.
read that part. Oh,
Yeah.
okay then.
Yeah, multi-attack and force.
Why do you ask? Why is this good? When you ride, when the both grade 1s and grade 2s are act abilities? Well, grade 3 is not. Top Battle Riviera, the grade 3, has the force marker, which makes it even more broken. Auto Vanguard, when placed, costs Counter+1 and discard a card from your hand, draw 2 cards. Auto Vanguard, at the end of the battle it attacked, costs discard 2 cards from your hand, ride up to 1 card with Riviera in its card name from your hand as stand, and this unit gets drive -1 until the end of turn. Or that unit gets drive -1 until the end of turn.
Notice, it does not specify what grade the unit that you ride has to
If
be.
you really want to push, just ride a grade 2 or grade 1 again.
Ride the grade 2 and then do multi-attack.
Or you
Again.
You want to hear what's funny? It's basically Bermuda's Raging Form.
Yeah, that'd be
Raging
better than Raging
Fish.
Raging Fish.
Better than Raging Force.
Fish.
But
Your opponent can be a grade 2, and if you've got all the pieces, that's 4 Vanguard swings with who knows what happening on the rearguard. It's either a swole rearguard or restanding rearguard, or what's the last one? Oh yeah, this fool runs Kara to search out Riviera.
yeah, because it literally says search your grade 3 Vanguard. So you place Kara Soul Blast 2, get Riviera to hand.
And since the grade 1 and grade 2 are, I'm going to ride on top of my ride,
Yeah,
there's your 2 Soul Blast
Yeah.
of the grade 1 and the grade 2 that you rode over top of.
yeah. I mean, it's stupid consistent, which is nice.
And then the grade 3 support for her is literally ditch and draw and put a Riviera from hand.
Drop zone into your hand.
Technically, it's any card from Drop Zone to Soul, but if it's a Riviera, it goes to hand.
So you basically Soul Blast the grade 3s you rode from the turn before and then get them back.
Yeah,
We're gonna loop.
it's stupid. But Coral got stupid as well.
Yes.
Hey!
Charming make Piaoling. Piaoling.
Piling.
Howling, yeah.
Whatever. Auto Rigor, when placed, if you have a Vanguard with Coral in its card name, costs Counter+1 until the end of turn. When your opponent will call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, he or she must call 2 or more at the same time.
Hey! Shadow Paladin only wishes they got that much card restriction.
Keep in mind, if your front row is nothing but Aurora Star Coral and you have the support grade 3 somewhere in the back, you place this Counter+1. Not only do they have to guard with 2 cards from hand, they also have to only use grade 0s.
Yep.
That's 6 grade 0s out of hand. When you double critical, probably over 28k
And-
corals are swinging at you.
And you're using a perfect guard, you have to have a grade 0 alongside that perfect guard.
Yep.
I'm
Swings their hand away.
cards.
It's the Zangekia rule.
Yep.
They're eventually gonna run out. Anyway, moving on. Lavender Misty. Oh my god, these names. Leprio. Leprio.
La Prea.
Lavender. Auto rearguard. At the end of the battle, it boosted a rearguard cost. Counter+1, return this unit to your hand. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal it to 1 top battle Pacifica from among them, and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Not bad. Play tested. Not good. It is good, but it's not good.
Like, it's definitely feels more Bermuda now.
It's
But
interesting.
Like, it's
But-
weird. Like, there's gonna be gameplay soon, and you guys can judge from that. But it's really weird because it has to boost a rear guard. It can't boost a vanguard.
And on top of that, it's not a guarantee.
And it's a Cannon Blast. It's also Soul Blast. Look at top 7 for a Cannon Blast. Granted, it does come back to hand, so you have a 10k shield. It's weird.
He uses resources, that's all you need to know.
That's it. That's all the weak leaks.
Yeah,
That's all you needed.
That's all you need.
the more you know.
The more you know. Was there any other news? Okay, so news that we heard at CharaExpo. Apparently, Premium Collection Volume 2 is coming out.
I'm ready.
Let us know in the comments, what would you like to see in that? What would you like to see? Maybe some grade 3s with some markers that you missed from Giera?
I mean,
Now give me my Gaia and watch the world burn.
We are not doing
I mean,
this.
honestly,
Why not?
that'd be the best move is to just give grade 3s from G-era markers.
I mean, other than Blade Master,
Why would you? Okay, so why would they do that if they've already printed Blade Master like this? why would they waste the opportunity to stretch this out even further by reprinting those namesakes? Why would they not instead? Why would they not instead take old units that, like older mechanics from other units, and make new units? For
I just realized something.
Grade 4s or higher.
I mean, or they could just say, "Hey, here's a grade 3 with the keyword that was with that, like Thunderstrike,
Like just a rando,
and then give it a marker."
And make it broken?
I mean, premium's already broken anyways.
Well, make it more broken.
Markers.
I mean, they're probably going to.
Anywho, I just realized something. What was the whole theme about with the new premium collection? The progenitor dragons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna get more progenitor dragons? Are we gonna go back to Ultimate Stride? Or my theory that just popped up that might happen, might not. What if we got progenitor dragons, so nation cards in the form of G guards?
That'd be cool.
Nation Guards.
Nation guards.
That'd be kind of cool.
25k base shield with some stupid effect that fits all nations.
Dragon Pirate.
How
Destroy
would
them
you
all.
Nation Guard, though?
Would you agree?
Would you ditch a grade?
Alright,
Would you ditch
hold
a
up,
heal
I'm
in a
gonna
grade 3?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know I'm not dropping a 40,000 shield just to get a 25,000.
I'm going to ditch a heal. No. In premium, you're going to ditch one of the special heals so you can benefit from it, and then you're going to ditch a 3.
It might be just like a GB4.
Ditch a heal and bind a copy of your Vanguard from Trop.
Dude, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But does premium even go that long anymore?
No.
Sometimes.
It goes to second stride mode.
Second stride most games.
It's like modern. Turn 3 win. Turn 2 win.
I mean, the way the game goes now, anything can happen. Just look at Bermuda. Anything can happen.
Speaking of Bermuda, Reveilleur's going to be destroying that meta.
Hell yeah.
Especially with the rideability of those cards.
Yeah,
now.
the jump ride grade 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna jump to grade 2 while you're at grade 0.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're at grade 1. Here's my grade 3. Ride.
Here's my grade 3. Spam the ride cycle. Spam my stride.
Yep.
You're not wrong. So, before we talk about the feature, let's you and me just do a little quick segment of experiences at Char.
Before we talk about the future, let's talk about the past.
Like CharaExpo, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, ugly.
The good, we can both agree. Tournament was actually pretty fun.
Actually, I was surprised at how much diversity there was. In
Exactly.
It wasn't just flooded with Murakumo all the place.
This is standard, mind you.
Yeah, like there was actually quite a bit of Shadow Paladin. There's quite a bit of Genesis.
Yep,
Surprisingly.
Tachi's was there. There was actually Link Jokers. We saw OTTs. We saw Pale Moons. We saw
Angel Feather.
Angel Feather. Of course,
Aquaforce.
Aquaforce was actually one of the top 8.
Yeah.
Angel Feather, like we said. There was actually Genesis, and there were only 2 Valkyrians. Most of the Genesis were Himeko.
I wonder why.
A lot of Dark Regulars, surprisingly.
Yeah, like there was diversity.
Yeah.
Granted, the top is still the top. Where good meta decks are still good meta decks.
Yeah.
And Aquaforce, said, I don't care.
If I had a good pilot, I'm going to be there.
To the poor guy that did get second place with Shadows, he climbed his way up there. But hope everything goes good with your fun, buddy.
Yeah. Moving that aside, the expo itself was actually really fun the way they did it. Like all the stands, the food, the events, everything. The bad organization.
Bad planning.
Very bad planning. Like, dear Lord, you gotta have a PA system. Honestly, they were missing a PA system.
Okay, I just want to state this. Next year, whenever you decide to do your Bushy Road merchandising booth, please separate like your card games from the rest of it. I shouldn't have to wait in line for 6 hours for Vanguard while I'm with other people for something else.
I could already hear Hector if he's watching this video. See, even then, like everybody got a card saying when their group, like literally time slots, when their group would be next in line. Mm-hmm. But they never communicated. Granted, some of us idiots should have figured that out. That's not me. But they never communicated. You can step out of line, go to the expo, and then at your time slot, step back in line.
Yeah.
They didn't communicate that yet. So a lot of people just waited in line for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Where would you step back in line though? Because if they did the time card slot thing,
they would just put you in front of, like, if you're between 11 and 11:30, they just put you right in front of 11:30 and 12.
Yeah, they put you in the back part of that section. Like they'd have like an actual person, like a event holder or whatever you want to call them. They would just walk you to the end of that segment and put you there.
Yeah. If they were already doing that, it should have been a better system. But if they're doing those cards that you got, please communicate.
Yeah, like you could have done a lot better.
Yeah. Next thing is, don't have literally, like, they had a line for merchandise and a line for the card tournament. A lot of people didn't realize there was a line for the card tournament on the first day, and were really pissed when they closed the line and couldn't get into the tournament.
Yeah, they extended the tournament all the way because I think it was supposed to start at 9.
Registration started at 9, tournament started at 10. They pushed it all the way to 11.
11:30 actually.
Yeah.
So they had plenty of time to get in, but because of lack of communication, nobody got.
So a lot of people were just waiting in the merchandise line, not knowing it was the actual merchandise line.
Mark your lines better. Make sure that your staff are well informed enough to be able to inform everyone else what they need to be doing.
Also, it wasn't communicated. Like, a lot of people were standing in line to get in the expo. Like, they didn't even want the merchandise. They were just standing in line to get in the expo. I started realizing, if you have the band, you don't have to stand in line for the merchandise. You can literally just walk through anywhere that's open to get in the expo.
Yeah.
Once you got that band, you're free to go in.
Also, I noticed a few people doing this, and there was a flaw in their system, to where if you actually had a tournament band, that you can get into the tournament and jump cut people in line, because once you register for the tournament, you can just go ahead and jump right to the merchandise line.
Well, the problem, so some people did that. They just cut in line. Don't get that wrong.
Yeah.
But he's not wrong. Like, you get to the tournament, you register, you got the expo available to you. So if you really wanted to, the way they did it is the merchandise booths are here, the line starts here, and there's like a big pad because people need to go in and out. Yeah. So they just grab a group of people and transport them to this line. Well, in between, people just go, what?
Yep.
I'm in here now. Also, a little bit of security in the sense of, I get what people are doing, and yes, that is a strategy. But there were people literally standing in front of the entrance to the merchandise booths, going to people that were not even car fighters or anything, saying, hey, can I give you 180 and you buy this set, and then I can grab it off of you when you come out?
Yeah, there were little people like just buying them off of people
like,
before they got in there.
Granted, that's one of the ways to get the bulk of that stuff, of the CharaExpo thing. Mind you decided to do that. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's...
I mean, it completely ruined the system because, you get a card, that way you can limit it to 2 a person.
Yeah.
But these people were sitting here like buying them from people before they
They weren't even buying them. They were saying, here's the money, go buy it, I'll pick it off of you.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, I had half a mind to just go, hey, I can do it, grab the money and just go, okay, never mind.
Let me report you to the staff.
Yeah. Not even that. If they were going to go, hey, I want my money back, what are they going to do?
Yeah. But are you going to out me with the money that you just tried to get extra product with?
Yeah.
And no offense, like, the guys that were doing that, like, I don't know their backgrounds, but still, when you're 2 heads smaller than me,
good luck.
Pretty much.
I'll be completely honest. They're the ones that lost out of this.
Oh yeah, the tanks dropped because everybody had the same idea about selling it.
You're almost like even out now on the what you sell.
Yeah.
So the guys that sit there and decided to buy 20 of them and list them on TCG Player, good luck.
What do you mean? Someone has 40 of them.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I can say this much. Bushy does a great job with their promo stuff. They do a great job of distributing, as long as the events, the venues, all those things are ran properly. There's going to be enough promo product and everything that literally the price hike does not exist.
Like, we went the second day to pick up those things, and around, like, our group was around 11 to 11:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of stock. But from Saturday, apparently, they had stock of the CharaExpo thing all the way up to about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time if you think
That's
of
a
expo
lot
time.
of stuff.
But speaking of things with tournaments and stuff, Atlanta is officially the worst place for judging.
Wow, what happened?
Literally nothing happened.
Yeah,
That's the point.
literally, it was a perfect tournament. No bad judging or nothing.
I don't remember even a judge call anyway.
Yeah, no judge calls.
That's because the people that they have there that are judges are literally the head judges for the smaller events.
I know, but like
Oh yeah, there was the head judge. One of the head judges, I recognize him from Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta, come on.
Speaking of that,
a lot.
so Saturday, Sunday were fun. We also got a lot of good food,
Yes.
Korean barbecue. If you really want to see what all happened, there's a road trip video on the channel of the whole experience. Hector was acting a fool with cosplayers. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Leave it to Hector.
Yep. And like I said, we ate a good food. The only bad part of the entire trip was the Monday flight when we woke up at 3, got to the airport at 5 for a flight that's at 7, only to hear that there's rain in Boston, so there's a 2-hour delay, and then maintenance on the plane that caused a total of a 5-hour delay that we left at 12.
And you woke up at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We woke up at 3, left at 12, got to Boston. Thankfully, our flight between Boston, Los Angeles to Boston, Boston to Charlotte, the in-between wait was 4 hours because of the delays in Boston. Literally, we got to the airport, waited 20 minutes, and got on the plane. We were lucky there was delays.
Oh, true, yeah.
Let's put it this way. By the time, because of emergencies, we had to drive to Wake Forest and back. But by the time we probably all got home, it was probably 3 o'clock. We were probably up 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Just from travel.
Yep, so that was the bad part. So,
Jet lag.
let's wrap this up. We got 3 things to talk about before we wrap it up. 1, future.
Yes.
We're still doing everything normally. We just got back. There was a lack of videos because I was editing a lot of the road trip and we didn't get a chance to record. But we're back on track. There's going to be Bermuda proxies coming out, Coral Pacifica, Riviera, all the deals, even Eve. We're going to be facing one off here. We're going to be testing out stuff, showing it, and then, Neuroeconomy shadows and all that stuff's going to start leaking. So look forward to that.
Are we still wanting to do the filler content with the previous stuff?
Yes. Premium, we're going to be also trying to do that. Trying, because, dear Lord, I have no idea what kind of waters those are.
Yeah, because we don't really have. Maybe me and him have one comp deck for premium.
Oh no, I have 4.
Was it? We had at least one.
But yeah, okay. So what I'm wanting, I know.
I know. But anyways, so it's gonna be more casual.
We're going to try. We're going to talk. We're going to show premium. Bottom line.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put together, this is not a Solemn Vanguard channel for premium. We're not going to be covering the top meta decks necessarily. We can talk about them all day long, but we don't have the funds to be able to go out and buy the top meta deck, the second that tops at every tournament. People who do, have fun. You do your own playtesting with that. If you want us to do something like that, we'll proxy it. Awesome. But keep in mind, we're demonstrating just decks, different play styles, and it's going to be for entertainment.
And what we enjoy.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of Solemn, we met the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Pretty cool guy. We had a fun conversation.
It's pretty chill.
Yeah. You took a picture with him. Woo! Anyway, that was that. Next bit of news. This fool is expecting.
Yes.
He's
Me and my wife, we are 8 weeks pregnant at the time of this recording, so hopefully there will be a baby here around July 23rd.
Babe.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm very happy.
And last but not least, as promised, we're doing a special giveaway. Yes, we're giving this away. Oof.
The thing that
should probably take it out and actually show what's in there.
No, it's sealed.
it's
More
official.
exclusivity.
It's official.
Yes, we're giving this away. And the way we're giving this away is going to be a little bit different. So, to win the giveaway, it's still a 2-week cap. So, Merry Christmas to whoever wins. But the way to win this giveaway, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment on this video about if you went to CharaExpo, what's your favorite thing about CharaExpo? If you didn't go to CharaExpo, what was one of the things you hoped to do? Stuff like that. Or what's your favorite Bermuda support coming out in this set?
Give us some good content.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
need some content right now.
Not only that, that's the first step. Second step, go to our Facebook page. Follow our Facebook page and leave a comment on this post video, which either the same comment or a new comment, whatever you want. So there's quite a bit of steps because this thing is it is what it is. We waited in line. We paid a lot of money. So we'll come as a group, pick someone at random.
You got, we said 1 or 2?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Merry Christmas.
Yep. And Merry Christmas. You got 2 weeks to get all those steps done that you can do in about 10 minutes. Good luck.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Crisis. All right, so.
Yeah, like always, it was a fun episode 37.
Yep.
If you really want it, you gotta do all the steps.
Do the hustle.
Very much so. But, as always, leave a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, maybe even follow us on Facebook. If you really want this, you gotta follow us on Facebook. But, exactly. But, as always, I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
I'm Shane.
I'm Jeff.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
I don't know why you do that all the time. Woo! Yeah!
It's a sad camera.
You're a sad cat.
Your mom's a sad camera.
Wow! I'm not even here and we have chaos.